Oh, looks like we are live.
Yes, we are. We are 30 seconds. So let's do a 30-second. Um, well, we're live. So hello, everyone.
Hello,
It is,
everybody.
yes, it is Tuesday tea time with Tina, and we have an awesome guest here with us today. We can't wait to bring her on and so that she can share her story with you all and give us dibs on a little bit of her career and what she does on the side as an entrepreneur. So
Yes.
for those, we're going to just dive right on in, you guys, because we're going to be obedient to time today. Okay.
Amen.
So I am Tina Hunter. For those of you who do not know me, I am the CEO of Motivate and Empower. I start fires when it comes to motivating folks, okay? And that's where I serve and support female entrepreneurs. Also, I am the host of Tea Time with Tina. I have my co host here, Gabriella Mayo, as well.
Hey,
I am
hey.
also the visionary of the book collaboration, The Uncut Version of Me.
Mm.
Okay, so we're going to turn it over to my co host, Gabriella Mayo.
Hello, everybody. Hope everyone is feeling great tonight. Tomorrow is a holiday. I didn't even know. I was at work today, and halfway through, I had someone tell me, "Well, tomorrow's a holiday." So that was good to hear, knowing that
Yeah.
we got a day off. But my name is Gabriella. Tina Hunter. She is my mother. For those of you who do not know, who may be new on here, we thank you all for supporting us, for being on with us
All the
tonight.
time.
The past few weeks, we actually were on Instagram Live, but we are bringing it back over to Facebook because this is where my mother, Tina Hunter, had originally started Tea Time with Tina. And
Mhm.
so, again, I am the co host. I've actually been the co host since, was it January of this
Yes,
year? Okay.
yes,
So, it's,
yes.
oh my gosh, it's almost a
It's
whole
almost
year.
it's almost a year.
I
Yeah,
thought about wait, I was about to say what, 2 months ago? Wow.
right.
That goes to show you 2020, you guys, what it's been like. But I am the owner of Wrist Piece. And I actually am a business owner as well, where I have multiple products that I have handy for health and wellness. You can follow me on Instagram, miss.mayo. And yeah, I'm excited to be here supporting my mother and being by her side.
I appreciate you, Gabby. I thank you for your yes because hey Tish, hey Shantae, how are you? I have some lovely ladies out there. Thank you for
Hey,
joining.
ladies.
Thank you so much for joining. Yeah, I thank you so much for your yes. And
Yeah.
I always pay attention to the calling, right?
Mhm.
I'm always observing. I don't say much. And so with that, I remember you saying, you talking a little bit about your podcast. And
Yeah.
so I said, okay, so since I have the platform, why not collaborate? Because we all know that collaboration is powerful. So why
Right.
not collaborate and bring you in and give you what? That experience so
Exposure.
that
Yeah.
exposure and all of
Absolutely.
that. And so that, you'll be good and prepared, for when you walk into your podcast and your next outside of your
Speak
full-time
that thing into
government.
existence for me,
Hey,
mama.
that's
Come
what I
on.
do. You see that title, Motivate and Empower. And
Hey,
that's
you
what I do.
motivate and empower me.
Right. Hello, Eliana. How are you?
Hi,
Thank you for
Eliana.
joining us. Yes.
Hi,
We have
ladies.
Manuel.
And
Hello,
Jen.
Manuel. Thank you for
Hi,
joining. Thank you,
Manny.
guys. Yeah. Oh, Manny. Hi, Manny. Thank you so much for joining. Tina and Gabriella, our co-hosts on Tea Time with Tina. Gabby, do you have your tea this evening? That's funny.
I do.
Right. I'm
in my infamous cup, with the big G on it, representing Gabriella G, girl power,
right. Give me a G.
greatness, gorgeousness,
Great. Exactly. I
God.
love that. I love that. So as you guys can see, Tea Time is not all, it's all about business. The platform was created to bring forth our community, to help out the community, have a platform where folks could, entrepreneurs, even folks that didn't even know that they were entrepreneurs or were going to end up being entrepreneurs, right? And
Right.
so, we come, although, we talk about business and everything, we come to have fun too. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of
Absolutely.
laughs, a little bit of good time. And, hey, Cynthia, thank you for joining us. That's my paparazzi.
God
Wait
fearing,
a
yeah.
minute. Hold up. Hold up. That's my,
Oh, are those
look.
from the Cynthia?
Hey,
I love them. I love them. They're so
I love,
gorgeous.
okay, aren't they cute? I love
They're
Cynthia
so
because guess
cute.
what? She's always willing now. I told her now I ordered another piece, baby. I can't wait to show that next week to you all. So she's always willing to bring my goodies to me, whether it's one piece, three pieces, or 10 pieces. Uh Cynthia is what you really call mobile. Okay.
Yeah,
So thank you, Cynthia, for
that's
always
great.
being there
That's
for
good
me.
for business. Having great customer service. That is
Yes,
that's
yes.
important.
Exactly, exactly. And so I
Yeah.
love the entrepreneurs that are on here. I know Ileana, she was giving us a little bit of her background, and she's on
Hmm.
here as well. I've already spoken it that she's going to be selling, I think it's Dominican. She's going to be selling Dominican food. So we're looking forward to that.
Oh, yummy.
Exactly. So that's what the Tea Time with Tina platform is all about. Just, having a platform where people can come and get exposure to their businesses, right? And and meet up with other people and collaborate. Use this platform, folks use this platform as a resource, and it is a great resource because I've had a lot of people, and that's why I keep going. That's why I keep pressing forward because I get great feedback. A lot of people that come, across my path, they meet up, opportunities, collaboration, meeting new customers, and just all of that. So thank you guys. I want to say thank you. And Gabby, do you have anything else to share before we bring in our special guest for the night?
Not really anything in particular to share. I just want to say how grateful I am. I know that's a little random, but I just wanted to express how grateful I am just to be on this platform. Like you were stating before, the exposure that it has given me, and even being, a co-author in, the book, you being the visionary of the uncut version of me, allowing me to have that opportunity. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So I just wanted to say how grateful I am
Yeah.
to be here on this platform, to be alive, to have, people on here supporting us. I'm just so eternally grateful. And
Yes, I'm very grateful too. I don't take anything for granted. And, whether it's one person, 20 people, or what have you, I never take anything. I never ever want to take anything for granted. So I thank you guys for joining us. And once we bring our guest on for today, be sure I'm going to make sure that I have her drop her information in the comments as well so that you guys can reach out because that's the thing, right? It's all about supporting our community. And so that's very important to me. I love supporting others in their businesses and in their endeavors, whatever it is that they're doing. We should, as a community, have to and we should be supporting each other. Okay. And
yeah.
that's what makes the world go around because I
Yeah.
always say, you never know. You may not have a business. Oh, I forgot. Ah,
Oh, the ring too, honey.
hey,
That
honey.
is cute.
Hey, come through, baby.
Bling
Hey,
bling.
Cynthia,
Okay, Miss
come through,
Cynthia.
baby. Come
I'm
through.
loving this.
Right. Okay. Paparazzi. Y'all better look her up. Drop your information, Cynthia. And so you never know when the time will come that you will be a business owner and look at and or an inspired entrepreneur, and you
That's
might
right.
have and you will have these people that you've supported along the way. These same people will turn back around and support you as well. Okay,
They sure
so
will.
always, yes, they will. So always be intentional about what it is that you do when it comes to supporting people business. Just be intentional about what you're doing. Okay, so
Yeah.
we're going to welcome in our beautiful. This is my first time meeting this young lady. Um, I, we've talked via email and text, right? And so I will go out, reach out, and find my emerging entrepreneurs. So that's what I do. I go looking for people. And so I came across this jewel, and I was like, "You got to come on. Do you mind coming on tea time with me?" And guess what? She was like, "I don't mind, sure." And so it's been a couple of weeks, I think about 2 weeks,
Yeah.
and that's fine. Sometimes the yes is not always right then and there, and that's perfectly fine. But she's here today. And so we're going to go ahead on and bring in Miss Ruth Booker. You guys welcome her, give her some hearts. I want to see some claps and all of that. And if you have questions for Ruth Booker, be sure to ask your questions. Ruth, we're going to bring you right on in. Hello, Ruth.
I I think you might be
Are
muted, I
you
think.
muted?
Yeah,
There you
sorry
go.
about that.
It's okay,
Hi.
Ruth. How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. Thank
Hi,
you for
Ruth. How
joining
are
us.
you?
Good. Doing
Good.
well.
Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday.
Yes, we're
And
that much
welcome to
closer to the weekend.
absolutely. Welcome to Tea Time with Tina and myself,
Exactly.
Gabriella, as a co-host.
Yes,
Thank
yes.
you.
Thank you
Pleasure
for
meeting
your
you.
yes. Yeah.
Thank you
Thank you
for
for
the
your yes, Ruth.
invitation.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much. How do you feel? I mean, for some people, when I go to ask, for people to show up, not
Yeah.
Hmm.
even realizing that some people don't like to be live. You know what I'm saying? And so I didn't even get a chance to ask that question.
I
So,
mean, to me, like, even though I know everyone's watching, and hi, everyone, thank you for tuning in, it just feels more like a conversation between three people. So that's how
yes.
I think about it mentally, just so I don't get like too nervous.
Exactly. You helping somebody out there that's in the audience, because
Yeah.
we have a lot of people that have, it's an issue to show up
Hmm.
live, right?
Yeah.
And
Stage fright, talking in front of people. Yeah. I
ooh,
know,
babe.
I know for me, it wasn't always comfortable for me. Even still now, there are moments where I get very nervous and I'm like literally
Hmm.
like sweating in my seat. My mom would be like, "Are you okay?" I make her nervous sometimes when I'm sitting there next to her. So what I think, like I
Very.
tell my mom, what matters is that, you say yes, like that you gave us a yes, that you show up. Now, what happens
It's,
from there, you know what I mean? Hey, mistakes happen. You just pick right up, act like it didn't happen, and keep going.
and you
We're
keep it
all
moving.
human.
Yeah,
It
Exactly.
we're
happens.
all human. Exactly.
Yeah, yeah, and
Yeah.
opportunity is always. I was just at a conference, an awesome, phenomenal conference this weekend,
Mhm.
and you know, I always say it's power in showing up, right?
Mhm.
Because you never know who you're going to meet, or just a powerful story that will put you right where you need to be, to tell you you need to get your mind right. You know what
Yep.
I'm saying? You need to get your mind and reach up, grab your mind, and get things going. Okay, and so Ruth, we're just gonna dive on it. We have a couple of people that's saying, "Go, Ruth." Hello, Ruth.
Yay.
Yes, yes. And
You got this.
so, yes. So, Ruth, tell us a little bit about yourself and what it is that you do.
So, I'm a licensed cosmetologist and I work at a hair salon in the Rockville area. And in my spare time, I'm also the owner of an arts and craft business called Roost Craft Shop. So, what we do is we paint and design clay pots and put silk flowers in them, moss, so they can be used as table decorations, centerpieces, that kind of thing. And
Nice.
we also crochet hats and scarves and fold origami bookmarks.
Pretty
Awesome.
cool.
Yeah. And so that was the thing that grabbed my attention, because you were saying that you cosmetology,
Mhm.
Mhm.
and um and on the side you do your crafts. And
Right.
so when you said crafts, and then I went on your website and I was like, oh, I love scarves. That's my thing.
Mhm.
I'm not a big coat person, but one thing for me, I love scarves because I have to keep my
Yes.
neck area warm. I can go with a
Mhm.
little jacket all winter long, but I have to have my scarf. And so I was like, I'm gonna have her to create, make me a scarf. And so how did you get started in the hair business? And then how did you get started in the arts and crafts as far as crocheting and doing, flower pots?
Right.
How does all of that mesh in together?
So I started Loose Craft Shop first. That came about 16 years ago when I was 8 years old. So
Wow.
it's been a
You were
while.
young,
Yeah,
baby.
yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
how I got started was my mom had seen actually that there was a sale for clay pots at Michael's, the craft store. So
Mm.
she came up with the whole idea. She was like, hey, we can paint these and put flowers in them and sell them. So I was like, okay, this is a good idea. And then about 2 years later is when I learned to crochet from one of my grandmothers. And that's
Uh-huh.
when I added scarves to the line and then eventually hats. And then in my teenage years was when I started getting really into origami. And
Mm.
that's how I decided to do the bookmarks.
Oh, okay. Awesome. So who taught you how to crochet? Where did that come from?
So that came from my grandma.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Somebody's crafty. Yeah.
So
Uh-huh.
are you finding yourself like making a lot of pieces? Like, are you getting a lot of orders for them? Are you able to like, you know what I mean? Like maintain your orders and your inventory
Mhm.
for them? How busy are you on in that aspect of the business?
So since the weather's getting colder now, fall
Mhm.
and winter are typically my busiest season
That makes sense. Yeah.
of the year because that's when everyone really like wants hats and scarves,
Mhm.
and then like silk floral pots can always be used as Christmas gifts and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I see Cynthia says, I love book bags. So do you do book bags?
So I do blankets and
Okay.
so baby hats and baby blankets. I can do
Ooh.
book bags as well, but they would be custom order only. So I wouldn't have like an inventory for them.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
But you'll
Okay.
take custom orders for them
Yes.
for the book bag. Okay.
Oh, okay. So she does custom orders, Cynthia. That is awesome. Yeah, I need to custom order a few things myself.
Right.
And right,
Do you have
okay.
you do have a website
I
to your
do.
business, like for all the crocheting and the scarf?
Yes.
Okay.
So if you go to loosecraftshop.com, you can see a lot of different examples of my work.
Okay.
Oh, okay. And when you get a chance, Ruth, if you could just drop that, even when you get off, drop the website so people can follow you
In the
and
comments.
support. Yeah, in the comments. So
I'm
folks,
actually not seeing an option to do that.
no.
I believe you may have to put it in there for her.
Okay.
I think if we go into the
Okay. And I
yeah.
can do that. Is it Ruth's? I'm sorry. What is the website, Ruth? I'm sorry.
It's loosecraftshop.com.
Okay.
And you can also follow us on Instagram using the same handle, Loose Craft Shop.
Okay. You
Okay.
said Ruth's Craft Shop.
Yes.
Okay. Like RUTHS.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, craft shop.
That's
Mhm.
correct.
.com. Okay. That we don't want to mess that up.
Yeah, definitely.
We want to make sure when we put that out there for you that we got the right website, because I believe that there are some folks that are actually like interested and and I am myself as well, looking at some of
Yeah,
their
we don't
products.
want to mess you up. Okay.
RuthsCraftShop.com. Cool. So
Yeah.
you said you got started around when you were, you said around like 10 years old?
Well, really, when I was 8, and
When you
even
were,
before then, when I was really young, maybe like 6 or 7, I was making bracelets out of pipe cleaners and selling those for like
mm,
$1 each. So I've been in
wow.
business for as long as I can remember. I've always been doing something.
You were made for this. Born an
Wow.
entrepreneur.
So,
Definitely.
so Ruth, what is next for your business? What do you foresee coming
So
up
just,
next?
yeah, just growing more, expanding more, getting the word out there, like in different formats and platforms such as this. And even if people want to make a little bit more money on the side, I'm also looking for marketing representatives as well. So if you're
Ooh,
interested in
Nice.
selling our products, we'll give you a commission. And
ooh,
there's
we
also
need to talk
information.
after this.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, there's
you guys, you all need to pay attention. Listen to what she said. I'm gonna have Ruth repeat that again. This is good. She's dropping some
Yeah.
serious nuggets. Say it
Hmm.
again, Ruth. What are you looking for?
so we're looking for marketing representatives. And if you sell our products, we'll give you a flat commission fee, and you can find out more information about that on my website as well.
Wow.
Cool.
Okay. Opportunity. You
Yep.
hear what I say? See how things come up? You just
Yeah.
never ever know.
Hmm.
Wow. So that is awesome. That now you
Thank
just
you.
I know a lot of light bulbs went off for a couple of the entrepreneurs that are on that are joining us.
Right.
That's awesome. That is good, Ruth. Yeah, so I'm sorry. So did you say what you have on the horizon that's coming up next, as far as your business and your goals in doing cosmetology?
So, for cosmetology, eventually, long term, I want to open up my own salon.
Ooh,
Mm.
I
But right
love
now,
it.
I'm just working on gaining experience, working with like all different types of hair, getting a feel for what I like and don't like, that kind of thing.
And
Oh,
now,
okay.
as far as with hair, like, are you mainly is it like natural hair or is it like weaves and like, you know what I mean? Like, what
Mhm.
exactly are you doing? Like, what styles?
So right now, currently, I'm working at the Dry Bar, which is a blowout salon. So that's
Okay.
only heat styling. If you, for example, want like your hair cut or colored, I have a
Hmm.
small setup at my apartment. So
Okay,
I'll either
nice.
do it there or depending on what area you live in, I can also come to your house.
Oh,
So
okay.
that's awesome. So what areas are you mobile, like traveling to? Is it like the DMV area or specific cities?
Yeah, most of the DMV area, so about a 30-mile radius from
Okay.
Tacoma Park.
Okay. Cool. And
That's
then
awesome.
with you saying that in
Sorry,
the future,
I meant 30-minute radius, not
oh,
30
30
miles.
minute. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I was about to say.
Yeah, that's a lot, a big difference.
That's okay. That's okay.
And with you mentioning that you wanted to, pursue your business in hair, wanting to learn more, you thinking about opening up a shop, where do you think is that going to be, like in the Maryland area? Is that where you're originally from? Have you
Yes, I
decided
was
on a
born.
place?
Yeah, I was born and raised here, so I definitely
Okay.
plan on staying here long term.
Okay. Makes sense. Keep
Yeah.
Okay. I
your
love that.
business right in their home.
Exactly. So you're mobile, right? And so I think it's so important to be, these times it's so important to be flexible with your business,
Mhm.
with doing hair and, with your craft. So you don't mind, getting in your car and, going and meeting your customer to deliver great services
Yeah.
For sure. I
because
think it's important during these times.
it's very
Very.
important. Yeah.
Very. Like,
Yeah.
I know you just touched on that. When it came to you talking about, you getting your jewelry delivered to you by Cynthia. And I wanted to say, like I stated, that's great customer service. You know, you may not be able to do it for every single customer, but you
Yes,
know, if they're local, like in the same within a, I don't know, a 30, 40 mile radius, you know, from where
exactly.
where you're from, I think that's a great idea. You know, I am learning, especially, you know, going into entrepreneurship, that
Hmm.
giving is
Hmm.
everything.
It is. It
And
really
I'm not
is.
saying, when I say that, I don't mean like giving away your products for free. Like from time to time, there should be incentives. Yes, you should do like maybe a holiday giveaway or, you know, something like that, because that's what keeps your customers coming back. That's how you retain your customers. But giving is
Hmm.
so important. And I believe that, you know, to me, that's a part of giving, you know, that great customer service, the business owner going and taking the product to you. I mean, you're a winner then, you know what I mean? Because I know you would have me as a
Yes.
customer if you were coming to my house and dropping off and that I purchased from you to me. So
Exactly. And a
yeah,
lot of times I think, although you're getting a great product, but it's the, because we say that it's not all about, of course we want our product, right? Of course I wanted
right,
my items from Cynthia, but it's the presence of the individual as well. You know
right.
what I'm saying? And so when Cynthia came to do a drop off, I invited her in because it's her
Mhm.
presence. And so
Yeah,
we took a few minutes to chat and we had a couple of laughs, before, and then she left. So it's not all about the product, it's that
right.
individual. And so that's why it's so important that you deliver. When you deliver, you're delivering with expertise, and your customer service really, really have to be on point,
Yes.
right?
And like
And
Cynthia just said, her comment, build relationships.
yes,
Absolutely.
there you go,
You,
Cynthia.
yes,
Exactly.
that's
Because
key.
have you ever dealt with somebody that have served you? You've purchased their product. I have. And it's funny that this person is still sitting in my head. I don't know her, but I was at an event and I purchased some bath beads from her, and like her oil or something. And I found her, and she was a speaker at this event. And once she finished, once she was done on the platform and went back to the table, and I made a nice size purchase from her. I loved the way her products smelled and everything. And she was just rude. She was
Mm,
rude
Mm.
because we asked for an extra bag. I was buying products for someone else, and that person, she wanted to put everything in my bag. And I said, no, these two, is for her. And her face just changed, within
mm,
seconds. And so you really have to be careful, when you're dealing with people and the way you
yeah,
show up. Because although her product was good, she don't have to worry about me. That's just not, I can't, buy from you because
yeah.
that's not cool. And so we always have to remind ourselves to really be careful how you show up and how you're representing your business, right?
Absolutely. Ma, just to piggyback from that really quick, a lot of
Mm-hmm.
times when you're in business, to be
Uh-huh.
honest, it's not about your product. It's you. They're buying because of you. It
Yes.
has,
Mhm.
sometimes it has
E-
nothing to even do with the product. They may not even really
Exactly.
want those little pair of earrings or whatever the case may be. It's
Exactly.
you. They like the way that
Mm-hmm.
you treated them. They loved
Mm-hmm.
your customer service, so that's why they're coming back to you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So
your
a lot of times
personality.
it has nothing to even do with what you're even purchasing, and that's one thing
Yeah,
I've learned.
yeah,
So
yeah,
yeah, you
yeah,
got to
Definitely.
stay intact.
yeah. So I love being service. I'm just that type of person that I love when, to have people pamper me, and, I pay for my service. So like when I met Ruth, via text and email, and then when I saw her, just no, we spoke on the phone, and I said, "Oh, her voice is
Did.
so," I have a very discerning spirit. So I was like, "Oh, her
Mhm.
voice sounds so sweet." I said, "I can't
Oh,
wait to meet her." And then
thank
when she was
you.
in the waiting room, you guys, this evening, I was like, "Oh, look at her." And I told her, I said, "You're so
Yeah,
beautiful."
very
And
well
so,
presented. Yeah.
yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you.
And so that's what makes You know what I'm saying? It's not the product. So yes, I'm
Mhm.
happy to purchase from her. Yes, I'm excited to get yes, her voice is very soothing. Yeah, Cynthia
Oh,
said your
thank
voice is
you.
very soothing.
I
And
appreciate that.
yeah. And so I'm excited to receive my scarf and whatever else I may have you crochet for
Mhm.
me. And I know it's going to be made with love, and I know it's going to be beautiful too. So, anything else you want to add, Ruth, that you want to tell us that you haven't told us about your business?
Not that I can think of off the top of my head right now.
Oh, okay. So Ruth, I hope that in the future you will be willing to come back and join us for tea time and update us on what's going on, and or if you just want to come back after you've created some scarves, once the weather break. We're like in the 75 degrees right now, which is
Mm-hmm.
weird in the
It
mid,
is.
Very
right.
weird.
Right,
Yeah.
we can't even put on our cute little jackets today. I wanted to put on a jacket, but I was sweating and
No leather jackets today, honey.
exactly.
Not today. I stuck to the forecast for the rest of the week though, so it's supposed to be cooling down just a little bit. So we'll see
Oh,
what
okay.
Yeah,
happens.
I think it's gonna be like really rainy starting tomorrow, I believe. I
Oh,
think.
really?
Mm,
I think so. I think that's what I heard in the news.
Oh, okay.
I could be
Yeah.
wrong.
Yeah, well, I love the rain. Just however, I'm with all seasons. And so, Ruth, yeah, I would love for you to come back and keep us posted on, how things are going in your endeavors as far as your entrepreneurship, and as you transition to move forward in your cosmetology. Because I know you said you want to open up your own salon, so we want to be a part of that. Okay, that growth and
yeah.
everything. We want to be in the know.
Yeah, I'll definitely keep you all
Yes.
updated.
Okay, we
Awesome.
appreciate that. So once you're out off the stage, Ruth, if you like, you can go in. You could come in as a guest, and just be sure you should be able to see the comments and drop
Mhm.
whatever it is that you want to drop in the comment box to make
Yes.
Okay.
sure that people have, that folks have your contact information. We want you to stay connected with us, okay? That's what we
Yes.
do. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Most
Yes.
definitely.
Do not
Most,
forget to put your Instagram name in there. Like be
oh,
clear.
please
Instagram.
don't.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Okay.
All right. Thank you for having me.
Oh, thank you for joining us. And we look forward to seeing you soon again. Okay. And I'll get with you pertaining to my scar.
All right.
And me
Awesome.
too. Best of luck to you in your business and your ventures.
Most
Thank you.
definitely. Blessings. Talk to you
Good
soon.
night.
Good
All
night.
right. Have a
Wow, she was phenomenal.
I love
She,
seeing all these young women entrepreneurs. Like it is so inspiring. And especially after, the conference that we left this past weekend.
this weekend.
I
Come
mean,
on.
it was amazing. Like I'm still on fire from being
Yes.
at that conference and just
Hey,
hearing from all the women entrepreneurs that was in the house.
they were
Seriously.
phenomenal. They were phenomenal. And the thing about it is, like when we were in the breakout room, some of the women were saying this was their first time actually
Mhm.
speaking in front of, an audience, which
I
was
thought it was
surprising.
amazing. I would have never, you could tell with some they were a little nervous, but I would have never thought that was their first time on a platform.
Yeah,
So
come on.
you never know. And when
Exactly.
the opportunity is presented to you, I'm learning, don't back down. Give it a
Don't
yes.
do it
Give it a yes.
scared. You have to do it
Yeah.
scared. Let me tell you, you guys, I don't always want to show up to a whole lot of things that Facebook and everything is not for social media, right?
Right.
And so behind the scenes in my personal life, it's a lot of things that I don't want to show up to, but they're
Mhm.
opportunities. And so you, you do it scared. And I
Yeah.
heard this weekend, like, um, that Charvette mentioned that it's okay to walk to have that fear, to
Of
show up. It's
course.
like 49% of fear. We walk with like 49, you could show up with like 49%, and that's
Mm-hmm.
okay. You still get the job done.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Even sometimes when I come on tea time, sometimes, for whatever reason, you
It could be
know,
due to anxiety that you're having. You could have had a bad day. You're feeling off.
yeah,
Your hormones are all over the place,
yeah,
But
yes.
like you said, what matters is that you show up and keep that consistency. Because you
Exactly.
have people that are
Exactly.
always, looking out for you. They're watching. And so that's why I said
Exactly.
it's important
Yes.
to just, it's important to just say yes, because you never know when you may be missing out on an opportunity.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
yeah,
Exactly. Yeah. And so I've learned just do what you need to do. And this is why it's so important, you guys, to have yourself a mentor. If you don't have a
yes,
mentor, what are you doing? If you don't have yourself a coach,
an
you know,
accountability partner.
accountability partner,
Something. Yeah.
a life coach, someone that can coach you along, whether it's short term, whether it's for 3 weeks, you're working on a project and you need someone that can be there that will hold you accountable, or
Yeah.
whether it's long term, you need to work with someone 3 to 6 months,
Right.
whatever. It's so important. I'm telling you guys, it's so important. And so, anything else, Gabby, you would like to add? I am so thankful and grateful that Ruth said yes and that she jumped on and she gave us some dibs on her
I
business.
know she was so cute.
She was
I
a
hope she's
poor-
still on here, listening. But I definitely want to support her in her business. I think that is, I love a person who is creative.
yeah,
I love it. I mean, because
yeah,
we're all special in our own way, right?
in our own way. Yeah.
We all have our own talents and our specialties, but I think for a
Mhm.
person to be able to like pick up something and be able to make, you know what I mean? Like to make something on your own, the pottery or the scarves and the baby hats
Yeah,
and all of that. Like, I know I can't do that. So
yeah,
I definitely give her props
exactly.
for that. And then I'm sure she's a creative, like she, does hair. She said the cosmetology thing with the
Yeah,
makeup, she's a talented individual all around. And like she
exactly.
said, since the time that she can remember when she was 6 years old, she remembers picking up, that thing and was working on it with her mom. And then
Mhm.
her grandma taught her how to do the crocheting. And I think
Yeah.
that's just awesome.
Yeah,
So
so she has no time to play around with fear. And I'm not saying that, maybe some whatever it is that as she moved in her business and
mhm,
in her career that she doesn't meet, roadblocks, but it sounds like to me she moving and grooving. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? She's not giving fear power over her to stop her in her tracks. She's moving, she's getting things done. Listen to her.
yeah,
She's saying, I plan to have my salon, soon,
yep. She's
sometime.
already
Yeah.
speaking it into
She,
existence.
yeah, she's already spoken that into existence. So we
Yep,
know how that operates. All you got to
absolutely.
do is ask and you shall
That's
receive,
it.
right?
And
Uh,
keep doing the work and then just wait for it.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. That's the beauty of that. And so also I wanted to mention before we jump off of here, we're doing really good time. I think we're like in that window time frame of 30 minutes. We are being obedient to time. And so I just want to mention to you guys that are on here, everyone that's on here, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you
Um,
guys. Yes.
oh, Uncle Chick is on here. Thank you, Uncle Chick. He said he almost
Hey, y'all.
missed it.
He said
We
he
missed
almost
it.
missed it. You didn't miss us. We're still
Exactly.
here. You get to see our
Exactly.
beautiful faces and
Ah, Uncle
smiles.
is on here, yes. And so I just want to mention to you all that besides tea time, I do have a private group which is Fearlessly Me, where we have women in there that come in and I was doing tea time at one time just privately in the group, and we've come outside of the group. And also, I just wanted to mention that I am getting ready to launch the High Heel Hustler. We had
Mm,
dabbed in it just a little bit early on in the year, but thank you, Carmen. in the year, but we're getting ready to go full force with the High Heel Hustler. And what is the High Heel Hustler, Tina? Okay, so that's my baby.
Yes,
I
tell
love
us all about it. I love that
I get so
name.
excited.
Come on.
Just the name is so cute, right? And
I
and
love it.
so you could be professional, you could be non-professional, whatever. I'm a professional. And so like I said, you guys know my background. I have a full-time job. I'm in entrepreneurship part-time. And so thank you so much, Carmen, for dropping that information. And Ruth, thank you
And
so
Ruth,
much.
yeah, I saw she just put her information in there. Aw.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, so much, so much. Thank you. You guys be sure to follow Ruth. Be sure to support Ruth in her
Yes.
endeavors. If you be sure to grab a scarf, a hat, or something. We may have some flower pot lovers here tonight.
Mhm.
I know I am all about the flowers. I will show you guys, but
Yes. The
I have
plants and the flower. Yeah,
exactly.
me
I have my
too.
babies over here to my
In
left.
case one of y'all want to get us a Christmas gift.
Hey,
I'm just playing with y'all.
Gabby is too funny. She is too funny. But yeah, so support Ruth, you guys. Support, because she's a young girl. She's out here, she's making it, she's doing it. And
Yes.
so, you know what I'm saying? Let's sew
Good
into
job,
Ruth.
Ruth.
Exactly. We're proud of you, Ruth. So be sure to sew into Ruth however that you can, whether it's just, whether it's a kind word, whether you're going to support her and purchase something, whatever. Do what you do, but welcome her into our community. She will be joining us in the Fearlessly Me group. And I'm hoping that she will come over to the High Heel Hustler. So, as I was saying about the High Heel Hustler, that is my baby. That's what makes me smile every time I say it. The High Heel Hustler. And I get that from too because back in the day, I was all about my high heels, right?
Yeah.
You're getting a little older, you got to,
And you
I know
can't wear
people
them,
say
you got to pull the flats out.
right,
Like, you still got it. Don't
right.
play.
You gotta pull out your flats and your tennis shoes. But guess what? Like the weekend when we were out of town at this event, this phenomenal event, I walked in the room with my high heels on. I said, whether they hurt my ankles, whatever. I'm walking in here with my high heels
Let's
on
be honest,
because
you almost didn't.
yeah,
And I
I
had to
almost
be like, put
oh
those heels on.
she did. She gets on
Yeah.
my nerves because I was gonna put on my hot pink tennis shoes and still be cute.
You
She
love
was
me though. You need me. You need your daughter. You need
Hey,
me.
hey, yo, I was gonna try that. Gabby was like,
Love.
you about to show you representing who? You don't forget you representing your brand. And so if I have to, if I'm telling this to my clientele, I have to show up right. So thank you, Gabby, for looking out for me. But
Awesome.
so the High Heel Hustler, you guys, the information we're going to go ahead on and do a nice launch at the end of the month. I'm so excited about that. It's for women, us ladies. For the time being, we don't know if we're going to want to invite the men in there because we talking about the high heel hustlers.
I
They got
mean, you got
yeah, you never know because we got some men that are comfortable in a group with a bunch of women. You know what I'm saying?
Miss Cynthia is funny. She said, I understand I went from heels to some sharp tennis shoes.
I know that is right.
There's nothing wrong with that. As long as it's
Hey,
matching your outfit.
hey,
Make sure they're on point.
my hot pink tennis shoes was gonna be matching that outfit, baby. But Gabby
We
got
needed
me
you to be
straight.
hot in those heels.
Right. She got
Yeah,
me straight real quick.
I
Oh,
did.
wait a minute. Let me show y'all these. And so come on over. Once you guys, I'm gonna put the information out about the High Heel Hustler launch. I want you guys to pay attention to the flyer that's gonna be coming out soon. And be sure to sign up, join us in the group. You're gonna have a wonderful time. It'll be about communication. We will connect with each other. Let me tell you something. although we're in COVID right now, we're planning for December the 5th. Some of the ladies that's in my tribe, we're going to be having a end of the year dinner, right? And so these are the things that we do. And so, we've been doing it for a couple years. And so that's what the High Heel Hustler is all about. High Heel Hustle will offer opportunities, different opportunities. You just never know, So, it's just webinars, coaching. It's just a lot that'll come, just a wonderful community. And you say,
Mm-hmm.
Tina,
We've done vision boards.
all of that, all of that, okay? And it's just to grow the community, for us to stay connected, and for us to grow together. And so I want you guys to look out. I will be alerting everyone that's on here. Stay tuned for that, the High Heel Hustler. I finally got the cue to move forward with that, and so I am excited. The High Heel Hustler will be $20 a month, and and that's what, coming in the group, and it takes time, all of this stuff that's going to be offered, it's well worth it. $20 that you eat
Yeah.
out with that, right?
I was about
So
to say that you spend that on one meal.
exactly. So $20 a month to be in a community, a private community with a bunch of ladies, phenomenal women, high heel hustlers. Okay.
Yes.
And so it's a lot. I'm not going to put everything out there, but it's a lot that will take place over the times with the high heel hustler. So I look forward to that launching. Gabby, do you have anything that's coming up soon?
Just what I mentioned earlier on with the book launch that we have coming up in
Yes.
December. So
Yes.
I'm definitely very excited about that.
Yes,
I've just recently started, putting it out there on my social media, and I got some good
exactly.
feedback from it. So I'm excited. I really
Yeah.
am. I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm excited for the co-authors that said yes to the call of the
Yeah.
uncut version of me. I go back, I may not say much, but I do go back and look at everything that's going on, and the responses that the co-authors are receiving is phenomenal. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And so that should make you all feel really good that you have people that are waiting to support you in your endeavors, and they want to hear your story, they want to read your story. So you all are so phenomenal. People are waiting. You guys are great. You're showing up great. I thank you so much for your yes. And although I am the visionary of the uncut version of me, I have not read any of the stories. I know the titles, but because I'm in suspense too, just like everyone else. I want to sit down and read the book just like the next person, and smile, drop a tear. I know I'm gonna drop a few tears, so that's how I want to come into the uncut version of me. So I'm excited. I'm looking forward
Yeah,
to the book launch in December.
definitely. And that's why I said I'm excited as well, even to go like to read your story, everybody that's in it, Cheryl. Oh my God, I just I can't think of all the names right now. Miss Alicia, all
Exactly.
the women that's gonna be in the I can't think of names
Diane,
right now. Y'all gotta yeah.
yeah.
But
Diane,
for
yeah. Kathy, well,
yeah,
Shantae, yeah. So,
yeah.
just some phenomenal people, and we're excited. We are so excited. So, guess what, you guys? Although we're streaming today, we showed up today on the platform on Facebook. Be sure to go on YouTube, because we're streaming on YouTube as well. Be sure to go and like, and what else do you do? YouTube, and subscribe. I'm sorry. So be sure to look for Tea Time with Tina and subscribe, like and subscribe, okay, on YouTube.
All
And
it takes
so
is 2 seconds.
all it takes is 2 seconds. And so, if for any of you guys that are already on YouTube and you would like us to do the very same thing for you, be sure to drop your information. I'll come back in. Gabby and I will go and subscribe and like your page and support you as well. It's
Mhm.
all about a support system. Okay.
Yeah, I want to piggyback on support really quick. Sorry, I kept wanting to like
Okay.
jump, but
Take.
ladies, and then, gentlemen on here as well, I can't, I guess, express enough how important it is to really support your tribe. Even if it's not your own tribe, just even, entrepreneurs out here that you see really hustling and taking care of business and, working on getting their business started, because it's not easy. It really isn't. And for somebody to show up
Mm-mm.
and remain and be consistent, do you know how hard that is for most people? Like, I feel like most people suffer with inconsistency. So
Mhm.
support your fellow, friend, your fellow, sister, your your fellow brother, whoever it may be. Like, that person that that's in business, don't ignore them. Reach
Mhm.
out to them and from time to time and just check on them, just see how they're doing, because again, it could be really rough. You got some people out here, whether you're married, single, single parent, trying to do business. It's not easy.
Mhm.
Having to show up and, knowing that there's always eyes on you, right? Because people are looking for
Mhm.
your consistency.
That's
So it's
yes.
just important. Just in be loving, be kind, say kind,
Mhm.
loving things to people, because it's already enough that's going on that people are facing right now in the world.
Mhm.
So like I
That's
said,
good,
even if it's
Gabby.
a quick message that you send them, a DM or a text
Mhm.
message, even if you don't have the money, some people really don't have the money right now. I understand, people
Yeah.
are laid off. There's just a lot going on, but to send an encouraging message or text or whatever the case may be,
Mhm.
just think
Mhm.
about those things. So
Mhm.
that's all. And then
You go.
do it out of love.
Yeah, you dropped some nuggets there. You dropped some tea there, girl. She gave y'all something to sip on. Be kind and gentle, and be sure
Yeah,
to support your fellow, your entrepreneurs, your friends, or whomever it may be. Okay, and that's what I say. So you never know when your turn will come, and you want the same feedback as well, right?
absolutely.
I
That's
love
all
that.
I got. That's all I got.
That's all you got. That's
That's
all
it.
you got. Hey, this is the first time I've done tea time without a teacup. I showed up without a teacup.
I even had my teacup. I'm not
I,
drinking tea. I'm drinking water,
okay, it's okay, but you have your
but I
teacup.
have my teacup.
I showed up
Don't
without
worry,
my,
I'll sip twice for us.
take two sips for me
Yes,
because
Miss. Yes, Miss Cynthia. This was hot tea. Yes, I meant to say hot tea.
I showed up without mine. Okay. So let me say this. I will
There you go.
that was hot tea, Gabby. I know that's
Very
right.
hot tea.
Yes, yes. Okay. I love it. Eliana, I hear
Oh,
you.
100%. Yes, 100%, Miss Eliana.
I love it. Yeah. Oh, hey, Dad said, Tina, give me those earrings. Honey, hey, I'm like a
Miss Diane,
paparazzi
I'm gonna get to him
representative.
before anybody else can get to him. I'm gonna get to him.
Okay, I hear
She
you.
live up the street from me.
So guess what? We're going to tune off, you guys. I truly, truly appreciate you showing up and
Yeah.
showing out. Thank you for giving Ruth and showing Ruth love, you guys. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you guys.
Yes, yes. Thank you
It
so,
means so
so much.
much.
Yes, we love you guys, and we look forward to you all joining us next week. Um, and we will have oh, well, I will be announcing. Let me get the flyer together. I was just getting ready to tell y'all who our guest is going to be, but I'm going to hold
No,
it.
don't tell them.
Yeah, I'm going to hold it. I'm going to hold it. I'm going to hold
Sorry,
on
guys.
to it. Yeah, sorry. I was getting ready to spill the beans. But anyway, we're going to hold on to that, and we will spill the beans maybe the weekend or so. You know what I'm saying? So we thank you so much, you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you
Mwah.
guys for showing up. Thank you so much.
You could have been
We
doing something
appreciate
else.
you. We can't express how much we appreciate you.
Yeah.
And I pray that you all have a blessed rest of the week. Oh, enjoy. If you're off tomorrow, if you're lucky, like myself,
Woo!
my mother, it's a holiday tomorrow, so we're off. So if you're lucky, enjoy your day. Enjoy your day. And even
Is
if
that
you have to
oh,
work, look at it as a good thing. You're blessed. You got a job. So enjoy your day tomorrow, regardless of what you're doing.
Yes, exactly.
And have a
Exactly.
blessed rest of the week, guys. I love you.
I love you guys. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Bye-bye.
Bye, beauties.